Hey guys, this is Frozen Things Studios here, and welcome back to another ranking video. And with the release of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever being the final installment in the MCU Phase 4, I'm gonna be ranking all Phase 4 movies from my least favorite to my favorite. Yeah, since I did one for the shows back when she all came out, I thought it was about time to do it for the movies as I announced in that video that this is going to happen. And yeah, um I think everyone knows by now that I am a defender of Phase 4. Phase 4 has been getting a lot of crap nowadays. People say that this is the worst era in the MCU. People say this is the downfall of the MCU, and even saying that the MCU sucks now and it's a bad franchise. Especially before when people used to give the MCU high praise and consider us like the greatest franchise of all time. I really miss it that time when people praised Marvel this much. But yeah, Phase 4. I stand by Phase 4. I love this, especially the movies. Yeah, not single bad movie in Phase 4. Not even like none of the films. I don't even think they're like decent or, I mean, every single Phase 4 movies are great. I actually love all of them. And yeah, that's gonna be a very quick ranking video because I have reviewed every single one of these movies leading I'm only gonna give my brief up thoughts on them. Unless if they're updated, then I'll take a little longer. But yeah, that's just gonna be a quick this is gonna be a quick video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this started. Coming in number 7, the weakest MCU Phase 4 movie, Thor: Love and Thunder. Yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder is such an overly hated MCU movie. People literally destroyed this movie when it came out. People tore this movie to shreds. They, they think that Thor: Love and Thunder is the the worst MCU movie ever. I despite Eternals getting like the lowest RT score of them all, like Thor: Love and Thunder like pretty much gets the most hate for it. And I love this movie. Even if it's in last place, I still love this movie. Now, yes, I do definitely have flaws. And the reason why it's in last place is because I thought that this movie was nothing too special. Like especially with the plot, it didn't really have anything special to offer. It's a good plot, don't get me wrong, but it just didn't really have any. It just didn't really blow me away. But man, this movie was such a blast. It was actually hilarious. I don't know why, but the jokes were funnier this time around. It was just fun, a lot of fun, and like the adventure was fun, and I really love. I thought that Jane Foster was the standout, and Gore was an awesome villain. Yeah. I sort of understand why people don't like this, but like come on, people, like stop treating this like it's worse than death. Like stop stop trying to be too extreme on this. It's just a movie. Chill. Coming in number 6 is Eternals. Yeah, the one MCU movie to get a rotten score, and to me, this doesn't deserve it. Yeah, I do not understand the hate for Eternals. I just recently did a review of Eternals, so you can check that out on my channel alongside all my MCU Phase 4 reviews. But yeah, I love Eternals. Yeah, because this is pretty much the MCU movie that breaks the formula the most. This feels more like a Chloe Zhao movie than an MCU movie. It actually has deep themes and meaning to it. I love every single character here, and yeah, it's just amazing. I love it. Yes, I do have a few nitpicks about this film. I do have a few issues. I can't even recall what the issues are, to be honest. I can't really seem to recall. Oh yeah, besides maybe Karun, I guess. Yeah, I thought Karun was annoying, and also I don't know if I mentioned this in my review, but I also don't like Crow. Like one of the villains in this movie, that CGI villain. I don't like him. I thought his CGI is pretty bad. But other than that, this movie was it's just underrated. I do not understand the hate. Coming in number five is Black Widow. Black Widow is another one that is underrated. I certainly do not get another MCU phase for film. I don't get the hate for this. In fact, yeah, even with this being the first MCU movie, people already call this the worst phase just by this movie's release alone, and that is just an unfair judgment. Even when Phase Four was announced during Comic Con, people already called this the best. No, I mean the worst MCU era, even from Comic Con 2010. That is just unfair. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty much the Black Widow movie we've been all been waiting for. MCU fans have been begging for it, but then when it came out, they're just ungrateful about it, and I don't see why. Black Widow is such a blast. I love the personal story for that of Natasha. Yelena is the best character by far and away. I also love seeing Hopper in this. And yeah, yeah, it's just amazing. I hope we get a Black Widow too, and Yelena should be the new Black Widow. I actually had put my own idea about Black Widow 2 on my Instagram, so you can go check it out if you haven't it, seen it yet. So yeah, I love Black Widow. Also, people say the also like I never thought about this, but so I'm gonna spend a little more time on this movie in particular. But the scene where in the final battle where Yelena like puts her stick on the engine, her staff on the engine, and it explodes and pushes her. People say that is the worst CGI ever put to film. Period. And the worst CGI in MCU history. Honestly, there's nothing wrong about that scene. There's nothing wrong about the CGI. I think the CGI is pretty good. Not mind blowing CGI, but I like it for the most part. And yeah, I mean, I will admit, yes, Taskmaster and Dreykov are pretty weak villains, but that's pretty much my only gripe I have with this film. I love this movie. I would say the first half is slightly better than the second half, and yeah, love this movie. Please, Marvel, give us yet in a solo film. Coming number four is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. No one talks about this movie anymore. Like, I remember at the time people are praising this movie as like top five MCU movies and one of the best. But I think that was mostly in the like the press screening. As much rave as this movie get, and one that is well deserved. No one talks about this anymore. Like this doesn't get the appreciation it deserves. I hear a lot of people like saying this movie is mid and stuff. I don't know why. I mean, as an Asian myself, I absolutely love how this movie captures the Asian representation just wonderfully, and I just love. I mean, I love the martial arts action. I absolutely love the characters with Shang Chi being my favorite and Wenwu as well. As much as I'm getting a little tired of Aquafina being everywhere, I think this is her best performance yet, in my opinion. I love seeing Wong in this, and the CGI is epic, and I actually defend the third act. A lot of people criticize the third act for being a little too much, but I defend it. I think the third act is epic as well. Yes, I overpraised this movie at the time, calling this like the best movie in 2021 so far at the time. I don't think it's that. I won't go that far, but Shang-Chi is still epic either way. Coming number three is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Still the best horror movie to this day, and the greatest Sam Raimi movie ever. This is another MCU movie that I think gets way too much hate. I don't get the hate for this movie. Yeah, I mean, this movie is just so much fun, man. I mean, I love how this movie has non-stop action in it. Scarlet Witch is the greatest MCU villain ever. American Chavez is American Chavez is the most underrated MCU character ever. And I just love this movie. The visuals are amazing. Sam Raimi's direction is amazing. The horror aspect is amazing. And I pretty much love everything about this film. I don't see what's wrong about this film. I think this movie is underrated. And I think thinking on reflection, if you remember recall my top 10 most underrated movies of all time, movies I like that everyone else hates, I put this at number 11, but I think I should put this in the top 10 because it's really overhated and I just don't get it. Coming number two is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, the newest one, and the movie to perfectly wrap up Phase Four. I actually did not expect to put this above Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but I think I feel more I think this movie has a little more feelings than Multiverse of Madness. Like, I feel more from this film. This movie feels more impactful. This movie is an absolute love letter to Chadwick Boseman's death, while also delivering a movie on its own. Yeah. This movie is pretty much very dramatic. Very this movie has an even more powerful story than the first film. And Shuri is the best Black Panther carrier. To this day. I hope we get to see more of a Shuri Black Panther, and I hope we get to see a Black Panther 3 in the future. Black Panther is the greatest MCU franchise ever. The first Black Panther is also top tier MCU, and this one is literally my second favorite superhero movie of all time. Period. Yeah, and this is my favorite movie of the year. I did not expect it. I'm hoping it doesn't change on rewatch. But I'm definitely gonna rewatch this a lot of times, and man, this movie is just so emotional. This is the most emotional MCU movie ever. So yeah, and I just uploaded my Black Panther Wakanda Forever review just super recently. So go check it out if you haven't. And my number one favorite Phase 4 MC movie is, well, of course, is Spider-Man No Way Home. Did y'all see that comic? I'm sure y'all did. I'm sure y'all saw this comic. Spider-Man No Way Home is the greatest superhero movie ever made. Period. And yeah, this movie solidifies my love for Spider-Man. This is an absolute love letter to Spider-Man fans for me, and this movie um may have nostalgia in it, but it actually works because it actually does tell a compelling story, and the nostalgia in this isn't nostalgia bait. It doesn't shove a nostalgia down your throat. It actually does feels compelling. It feels very mature, realistic, and a perfect send off for this era of Spider-Man. Spider-Man 4 is probably my most anticipated MCU movie. Well, it's technically second with Spider-Man Avengers Secret Wars is still my most anticipated MCU movie. Yeah, can't wait for Spider-Man 4. I hope Black Cat or Gwen Stacy shows up. And we definitely need a live action Miles Morales. And speaking of that, I'm gonna be doing my predictions for Spider-Man 4, 5, and 6 in for Spider-Man No Way Home's first anniversary. And I can't wait to do that. So yeah, this movie solidifies Spider-Man has been my life, and this movie just pretty much makes me feel loved as a Spider-Man fan. That is why Spider-Man No Way Home is the number one best MCU Phase 4 movie and the best MCU movie in general. So also for my ranking of all Phase 4 MCU movies, love every single one of them. I don't get the hate. Yeah, will Phase 5 and 6 be as good or even surpass Phase 4? I hope so. I'm confident with Phase 6, but looking at the Phase 5 lineup, well, I wouldn't be surprised if I prefer Phase 4 over Phase 5. So yeah, what is your opinion of Phase 4? Are you a defender of Phase 4, or are you a hater? And what is your ranking of the the Phase 4 movies? Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for some new MC related videos about my anticipation for Phase 5 and 6. So yeah, bye guys.